God forbid if I remember an emergency, I know I could call you because you
Yeah, you can.
You gonna be like,
I
this,
mean,
bro.
like that one emergency.
I'll be like, yo. Can we talk about that?
Hello, and welcome back to this week's episode of Yip to My Yap. I'm still Erica Starr, and today I'm here with
Santissimo.
You already pissing me off.
Starting off right.
Today we're talking about digital communication, and I know it sounds boring right now, but it's an interesting one. I just didn't know how else to word it. How we got into it, or into the digital world of communication, and where we are now, and all the annoying shit that comes along with it. So, first question: what was your first phone?
Damn, I'm not gonna lie, I had a Sidekick when I was like, probably 10?
Was that your first phone?
That was my first phone. You know what's crazy? I didn't even use it to like call or like do anything. I was just playing the games on it because I was literally at that point.
The Sidekick had games?
Yeah, bro. There was like this one little like, I don't know, it was like a bouncy ball game where you just do little obstacles. But that's literally all I used it for. And to like, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like, I was trying to flex. So I was just like, I got a phone. Yeah, I was like, what you know about this gangster? And it was green.
Ew.
I didn't pick it. Mama just picked it. I didn't have a choice, bro. It was either get the green one or no phones.
Oh, my first one was a pink. I just remember it said Sprint on it. So like, I don't know if it was like from the cell phone brand store. I was like, I didn't even know they did that, but I was thinking back and it said Sprint on it. It was pink. It was a flip phone. And I used to gnaw on the little antenna. Like I would fuck with, you know how it came with an antenna?
Oh yeah, we used to just do the little.
Yeah, so I used to bite it, pull it out, and then press it on my cheek. And then bite it, pull it out. I'm not gonna do the motions too much because I just realized what I did. It looked crazy.
Yeah, I was a little crazy.
But
I was looking at it. I'm like, oh. Nah, but I had a Sidekick, bro, and it was like I said, I was using it to like play games on it, and then like I wasn't even like really like. Of course, I called like my mom or like she would call me, but like for the most part, I was just fucking around with it. And then like
my first Sidekick, I was like. How old was I? Because my first phone was when I was 5. But it was because like I didn't live with my dad. So my dad got me the phone because he was like, I'm going to talk to my daughter no matter what. And so that's why he got me the phone. But then I started talking to friends more on the Sidekick. And then the Sidekick, I think that one I also had when I was 10. 10 or, and my first touchscreen phone, I remember it was called the Instinct. And it was so weird. It had like 9.
The Instinct, what the fuck?
Like, and it had like 9 squares on the front, and it was those were all your apps, and it was like photos, calls, whatever. And I was just looking back, I'm like, it was so elementary. It feels like it just felt kiddish.
It was funny because when I first got my phone, like at the same time, I was a little bit upset because I was like, not that I'm ungrateful, but like of course I was like, nice, I got a phone, but it was just like, part of me was like, all the adults had flip phones, so I was like. I want to be an adult. Or I was like,
a flip phone and you had a Sidekick?
But like I didn't notice. I didn't know like how like dumb that sounded because I was just like, yo, like if I have a flip phone, they know I mean business. So I was like, they see me just flip that bitch, put the antenna up, and I'm just like, hold up.
I don't even know if the antenna did anything.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I never used it like for its function. Like I never didn't
wasn't
have
that just
service.
for like? I don't remember, bro.
I don't really know what it was for.
Stuff?
That's
like,
what I would think. But, like, I don't think I ever saw anybody walking around with that stick just boinging.
Yeah, right? Phone. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. Ask my dad.
Did your parents ever check your phone?
Hell yeah. Bro.
They did?
Yeah, I know, which they found.
But what's the story?
So, like, I remember one time, this is a funny-ass story. So, I remember one time, right, we had, like, went out. So, like, in the neighborhood, like my older brother, he had his friends, and like I knew like his friends, like their little sisters or little brothers. We all would be around the same age group or whatnot. So I remember one time we were all outside, whatever. It must definitely had to be in a summertime because we were out like all day. And then like finally, I remember when we got home and like you ever like go home and like you just know like your parents are like upset. So like I remember I got up there and I'm just like, me and him both got up there and I was just like, I just see my mom just staring at us. I'm like, fuck. So so me and my brother, right, we're just like, all right, what's wrong? So in the living room, my mom has like we had like a I forgot whose phone it was. I really can't remember. But like at that time, we both had like a similar phone. So she didn't really know whose was whose. You know what I'm saying? So like next thing you know, she was just like, so I went through one of y'all phones and I found porn. She was like, and I just remember me and my brother being like, but like it was so funny because like I don't know about him, but like when I got caught, I was on some like, damn, what kind of porn did I have up on it? Like, I was like, was it like Ebony? Was it like Babysitter? Was it like Latina? Big booty?
Did it at least make sense?
I was like, which one was it? Was it the one where she gets stuck in the laundry? Like, nah, but like, so we, like, I just remember like, she was like mad at us, bro. She was like,
how old are you?
I had to be at least, elementary school. So I think like 5th grade, you're like what, 12, 11?
10.
10, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. So like, maybe middle school. Okay, maybe middle school then, yeah. So I was definitely between the ages of like 11, 12. And I just remember like, bro, she was she was mad, bro. Cause she was like, I give y'all a phone, you know, like, cause I trust y'all. This is a you know, like a responsibility thing and all that. Like for me to keep in contact with you if there's ever emergency and I see this bullshit on your phone. But like this is all in, obviously everything was in Spanish. So like,
yeah, a lot
all
more
the
aggressive
Spanish, you know, speakers and all that. Y'all know how aggressive that shit is. Like she was spazzing. And like, to this day, I genuinely cannot remember. I want to ask my brother, but like, I genuinely can't remember like whose was it.
Oh, you don't, what?
Well, I mean, I definitely was watching porn, but like, I don't know. I don't know if I was that dumb enough to like leave it on my fucking phone.
So neither of you got punished?
No, we got punished.
So you both got punished?
Yeah, she took our phone. She took our phones away for like a week.
But why'd you both get punished if the porn was found on one phone?
My mom was very big on like, yo, if one person's in trouble, we are both in trouble.
Oh,
But my mom was, I love my mom to death, but she was very like,
yeah.
If my brother got her in a bad mood, she's taking that shit out on everybody, including my dad. So like, my dad would come home like, hey, honey, like, shut up. And my dad would be like, what the fuck? He would look at us and be like, yo, now it's y'all fault. But she was like that, bro. She would just take her anger out on everybody.
So
I'll be like, damn, because she's the only woman in the room.
I was gonna say
in the crib. Excuse me.
The whole house gets punished.
So it's just 3 guys and her, and she would just.
Oh damn.
Yeah, bro. Like whenever Mama Dukes is upset, stay clear, bro, because you're gonna catch a stray.
Damn. The only time my phone was ever checked, because like my mom didn't check my phone, and my grandma had no business in my phone, but my dad, it was on my Sidekick, I remember, and I'm an idiot because. It was when, cause I guess it counted as a droid where like the password could be like, you know, they had
a
9
little
dots.
pattern or some shit. Yeah, I remember that.
So
I remember that.
I copied my dad's pattern because I didn't know what else. Yeah.
That's where you fucked up.
I always thought his pattern was always a Z, and I was like, okay, cool. So I just made it a Z, and I guess one time it's either my dad just assumed I would do the same pattern as him, or he saw me put in the password myself. And so I had went to go shopping with my stepmom and my siblings, and then I come back, and then he has my phone.
Oh.
Because I used to charge it by his side of the bed. And
damn, bro, like you set yourself up.
But there was nowhere else to charge it. So then he was like, what's this? And it was a picture. I had to, it was like 11 or 12. Same
freak.
thing. No. No, okay. There was a picture, and I was in a bra. But hold on, I sent it to my girlfriend because we were talking about like, I had just started wearing like real bras. I went from training bras to like, you know, it was like a 8
So this was middle school, right?
Yeah.
Okay, middle
so
school.
I was just like, you know, a double A cup or whatever, and it had like polka dots on it. It was a little cute bra. I was a little girl. And I sent it to her.
What was the pose though?
It was.
Was it like a?
No, it wasn't. It was a mirror picture, and my other hand was on my head.
Do the little straight up and stuff, chest out.
And I had my little raggedy ass George Washington ponytail.
Oh man.
And I was like, look, and I sent the picture to her, and he was like, who did you send this to? And I was like, if it helps, it was a girl. But I was already crying at that point. Like anytime my dad confronted me with anything, I'm crying.
Oh, like you just started bawling?
Yeah, because
did you know?
like,
but when you saw him with your phone, were you like?
Yeah, because I didn't think that was wrong. I'm just like, that's my privacy at that point. I was like, I wasn't even sending that shit to a boy. I was just like, it's my female friend. Why
Your
you
dad, your
making
dad might have, your
faces?
dad might have fucked you up if it was a boy.
Yeah,
But what did he,
no.
wait, so what did he do when you were like, yo, like it was? I sent it
I
to
mean,
my
I
homegirl.
said it, but I'm pretty sure I said it through tears. Like when I was a kid, like I said, when it came to my dad, I was like bawling, crying the second you told me what I did. I was just like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, because you get caught. Like, and then it's also because it's just like I was like the golden child. Like I had the good grades and all that stuff, and I was just anytime I messed up, I just felt like, oh my god, this is the end of the world. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it ended up with me crying and him just giving me a hug and a Snickers bar and being like,
Nice.
it's all right.
I got her a Snicker earlier, by the way.
Yeah, I don't change.
Wait, so like when you were crying, did you do that thing where you're like, you ever do that?
I don't make that much noise,
My mom should be like, stop crying. I'm like,
but the breathing was definitely there. Yo, I hate you.
yo, bro. Oh man, yo, my mom, so she
Yeah.
used to be like, yo, shut up, and I'm just like,
There was that, and then there was another time my dad was sneaky. I wrote a diary entry in my notes on my iPad in 8th grade, and I wrote something about a boy, and then what's it called? He confronted me. Not confronted me. I told him I didn't want to go somewhere, but it was because I wanted to spend my last day of school in school because there was a boy. And I was like, it might be the last time I ever see this boy. Blah, blah, blah. And I wrote like a sappy little notes thing on my iPad. And then, they go wherever because like I said, it would have meant that I would have skipped my last day of school. And then when he gets back, he's like, so is there any, real reason as to why you didn't want to go? And I was like, no, but the way that he was hinting at stuff, I just know that my notes app connected to either his iPad or somebody else's iCloud, and that he read through the whole thing. But he never really pressed me for it. I know what happened, but I'm just like, those are my little sappy little girl thoughts. And I think that might have been why he like let it go, because he's just like, she's being how old is that? A 13-year-old girl, like let her rock or whatever. So that's the first time I've even, like, if he's listening to this, this is the first time he's finding out that I knew about that. Cause I'm just like we were just both on the low about it. Like, we don't gotta talk about it. Like,
yeah, shit. I mean, so it's not like, so my mom was more of like, keep in mind, it was mainly my mom that did all the like.
Yeah, it seems like
go
your dad
through
was
your
just
phone.
like,
My
just
dad
keep
was
it
just
quiet.
there like just chill, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My mom was more of like going through like the drawers and all that type of stuff. She was, but like at the same time, like I feel like if I'm a parent, whenever that time comes, like I'm probably gonna be the same way. I'm gonna be like, not to say like at a certain age, like of course I'm not gonna do it anymore, because I'm gonna be like, yo, like that's really like invading their privacy. But like if you're in like elementary school, middle school, you damn right, like I'm going through your shit, like fuck out of here. What you think this is?
Elementary school, sure. Middle school is when things get like finicky, because at least the way that I see it is just
We're
like,
gonna have to talk.
those are very important formative years. And it could be that one thing that you do while they're in that weird prepubescent stage that tarnishes the way that they view you as a parent into their high school years.
It could go both ways.
I only say that because it's like the trust that my mom gave me in middle school is why I tell her so much now. Like she always kind of like let me be. Yeah. So I feel like if she had done something when I was in middle school that would have made me feel like I couldn't tell her anything, or that or even just like, anything I do in private, she's going to find out somehow, I would live in like,
I just feel like me personally, like I grew up with I always had that mentality of like, even though I might not have understand it right then and there, and this goes for a lot of different things, but like specifically with this case with like parents going through your stuff or like phones or whatever, like I never took it as like them invading my privacy. Obviously, at a certain age, I'm just like, all right, bro, like relax. You know what I'm saying?
Like you can't punish me now.
Yeah,
like,
there was a time where I was like in like freshman in college and like they found a condom in my thing, and she didn't press me.
But that's a good thing. That's a good thing to find.
Yeah. She was just like, yo, so like you out here like, obviously she didn't say it like this, but she was like, you out here fucking, and I'm just like,
and if I was, like,
I'm like, gang, like, God forbid I'm protected. Like, God forbid I'm, you know what I'm saying? But me personally, like, I never took it as like they were invading my privacy or insulting me. I was just like, they're being parents.
Yeah.
That was just me. And I feel like I would do that when my kids are still at a young age.
Yeah.
But of course, I feel like you said, like, if your parents kind of entrust you with that responsibility at a very young age, like they're willing and going to be more, not only responsible, but they're going to trust like telling you stuff that might be very personal.
So back to our phones as kids. Were you someone who like always changed your ringtone?
Honestly, no, bro.
Really?
I would put like songs, but it would never like I would just stick to one song that I know because I'm too like I'm too indecisive. So
Yeah, you
yeah,
always.
exactly. Like she
Yeah.
knows I'm indecisive. So like I would just pick one song or like I feel like for the most part like things like that never really like phased me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would just be like, all right, like whatever. Like even like with my phone right now, it's just a regular like ringtone.
Well, yeah. I mean, most iPhones you just
Yeah,
kind of
true.
default to whatever.
Or like I remember one time I did put I think this was like high school. I remember I forgot what I can't remember what phone it was, but I remember I put something where like the notifications would be Seth Rogen's laugh. So like you would never, I would get a text. You hear the I can just laugh.
You sound like Fat Albert.
He's like whatever the hell that shit was. I can't do that laugh. I feel like I would over here just be
Yeah.
like catch a heart attack or something. But
Oh my god.
yeah, I never really did that. I remember one time I put a T-Pain song, and it was just like I think it was "Can't Believe It." And it was
That's
like,
such
I can't
an
believe it.
interesting one to have
Yeah,
as a
I like that
ringtone.
song.
I remember for me, when I was a kid, I didn't get in trouble, but my mom had to tell me like, when you get a ringtone, you gotta pay for it. Cause I had paid for, I think it was like $3 for like a Cheetah Girls ringtone.
Back then, $3 was like
Yeah, and she
Yo.
was like, Erica, like, tell me before you like buy things on your phone. I was like, I didn't know.
you
But-
cried.
No, I didn't cry. With my mom, it's more of a talk. With my dad, I'm shitting
say,
bricks.
yeah.
Yeah. So, but when I was in middle school, I learned how to like, download the ringtones and shit for free. I had Mistletoe by Justin Bieber as a ringtone for 2 full years.
It's a good song.
It was July, and you heard the jingles at the beginning of the song. And you were like, whose phone is that? I'm like, it's me. And if
That's a
I was
good
in a
song,
good
though.
mood, I let that shit play. So
It was always funny hearing like certain people's like ringtones. I used to purposely call people just to see like, let me see what their ringtone
you
is.
ever heard that annoying one? I think it's like on Samsung phones that all old people have. It's like an orchestra or something. And it's just really loud and annoying. I can't even recreate it. It's got like harps
Damn.
and shit. And it's like, and it just
There are ringtones or like I guess like whatever like the sound it makes when they get a notification that are just so like yo bro like turn that shit off bro. Like,
Yeah.
Or I remember I think I had a friend who had like I think it's the Star Wars like song where it's like dun, dun, dun,
Oh my
dun,
gosh.
dun, dun. I'm
Yeah.
just like yo bro like
I know a few
you
people
just got a
actually
text
who
message.
had that.
Why is
Yeah.
this shit this like long?
Yeah. Especially for a text. Question. What is your favorite emoji to send?
Eggplant. No, I'm just kidding. Favorite emoji to send? I used to love the smirk. Because yeah, you see, like that's a good one. But like, I feel like when I do the smirk, I'm more of a like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, I'm more
okay.
of a.
That's a different kind of smirk.
But I feel like
That's the SpongeBob smirk.
no.
Yeah.
Nah, but I feel like now, damn, what emoji do I use? I would probably say the the tongue one, where he's like,
Which
I just
one?
like
There's a bunch.
the one that's just like the dots at the eye, and it just
Oh.
like that one. So
My God, that's
just reminds me of that.
So for that's what that is for you.
for me, yeah.
There's one with like wacky eyes and it's tilted and the tongue is more like and I think that fits more.
I feel fucking like stupid using that one.
What?
I feel childish using that one.
Oh, when you do the face in real life, that shit's not childish?
No,
Okay.
absolutely not. They did it on Love Island. Jeremiah did it.
Stop. Oh, because he's so cool. Like, sheesh.
No, honestly, like I don't know. Like I've never really. There's just certain emojis that I really don't use, but I should.
Yeah. My
Like-
favorite one at the moment is just the head nodding. Just like,
You see, like I should use that more often, but I don't.
it's good. It's
Or,
cute.
Whatever.
I have something to say about that, but that's later because that one pisses me off. What emojis do you hate to receive? For me, it's that one. But
What emojis do I hate to
like when
receive?
someone sends it, you're like, why the fuck did you send that? Or like you don't even understand what it means, or you're just like, or if somebody sends it, you're like, oh, you're mad at me.
Probably the So like the laughing emoji blows my because I feel like sometimes like people be doing like it could either be something good or it could be something like bad.
Sarcastic?
Sarcastic, yeah. So
Okay.
like I've been in like disagreements or like arguments or whatever, and like when someone says that emoji, it blows mine. And it could be either just a regular one or the one where they're just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, my
That
thing
shit
is,
blows mine.
I hate
bro.
when people use it to make a message sound like softer.
Yeah, facts.
Like when they
Yeah,
say
yeah, yeah.
something that's like
trying
kind
to
of fucked
diffuse it or
up,
something. Yeah, word.
but they don't want to like go there, and they put a laugh emoji just to like soften the blow, and it's like, no, you still said what
Or
you
sometimes
said.
I feel like I interpret it as like being passive aggressive.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, yo, bro, like, why?
The one that I feel like is more of like more bitchy is just the crying and like the streams from the eyes are just going straight down.
Oh yeah, facts.
Like that one, when people use that, like I'm like, oh, you calling me a joke? Like what's going on here?
It's so funny. Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. This is where like I'm a little bit of a hypocrite. It's because like, so I have a very bad habit of like in certain situations or like, you know me. I'm relatively bubbly or whatnot for the most part, and like I'm maybe not as emotionally in tune as a lot of people are. I feel like sometimes like I have this bad habit of like I tend to laugh in serious moments, but I'm not laughing at the individual. I'm just laughing at like I don't think this is a big deal.
You
Why
gotta
like,
figure it out.
But you know what's funny, bro?
You gotta stop.
You know what's
that.
funny? Someone does it to me, and like it's like I'm just like, why are you laughing? This is not a joke.
That's crazy.
But then
I hate when you do that.
And then they'll be like, yo, but like you laughing, I'm like, shut up. Like, fuck
Oh
you.
my God. I'm glad someone did it to you.
At least I can admit that.
Yeah, but don't make it any less wrong.
Nah, yeah, facts. That's obviously something that I definitely feel I have to work on. But like,
yeah,
you know, all in all, like definitely that emoji just sometimes like it triggers me because I'd be like, yo, bro, like you said, like, am I a joke? Like,
yeah.
is what we're talking about a joke? Like, what's going on?
So now I got a few questions about specific emojis. What does the shaking head smiling emoji mean to you? When do you use that? Because some people use it, like I've had it sent to me on several occasions and it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. I've had people just send me. If you're one of those people that sends emojis, just an emoji as a response, go to hell. But
Why is that a problem?
bro? Because like, there's certain instances, very rare instances where it's like, all right, cool. Like if we're closing out a conversation, you've done that with me. If
Yes,
we're closing
I
out a
have.
conversation, cool.
Or
like there's
especially,
certain ones, cool.
I love when I have a deep conversation with someone and then I end it with a hug emoji.
That's fair enough.
That one always feels good.
Never
I
an
enjoy
eggplant?
that. Shut the fuck up. Like,
Nah, or the peach, but
stupid.
nah, like it's just sometimes like it blows my mind because I'd be like, yo, bro, like what? Because it's like, what does this have to do with anything?
Like I personally, I don't like it when I'm having a conversation with someone, I say something funny and they just send like 3 laughing emojis. That pisses me off. Cause it's like, if I want to keep talking, what do I say to that? Like you just laughed.
Or like I've had instances where like I've written like a whole like fucking essay and like they would just respond with like just one emoji, like the skull emoji, and I'm just like,
Oh,
I bet, fuck me. Or like,
Yeah.
or like, there's just, I don't know, like that definitely like triggers me. I'll be like, yo, bro, like,
And something for me, like, I think it means more when someone says LMAO than when they put the laughing emoji. Like, to
Yeah,
me, it means that my joke hit harder if you write LMAO.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Or when they just react. Oh my God.
Yeah. I like React. I think reacting works.
I hate when we're continuing the conversation and you
Yeah.
react, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
But like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm sorry. I would think that I'm a very blunt and transparent person. But like, there's just certain times where it's like, we're talking and somebody just reacts to my message but doesn't follow it up. And I'm just like,
Okay. I see.
how do I respond to that?
Yeah.
Like, what am I supposed to say to a thumbs up?
Mhm, because then you're annoying if you reiterate what you just
Yeah,
said.
because then
Yeah.
I hate having to like, and for the most part, I hate having to like double, like you, I'll spam the shit out of your phone because
Yeah.
like I know like eventually you'll see it or you're seeing it, you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't like having to like double text, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if I genuinely fuck with you, I will, because like I said, like obviously whether you're somebody close to me, a partner or whatnot, I'm gonna like.
So do
text
you
more and
prefer
more.
to send one really long message?
Nah, I'd be annoying
Okay,
with
yeah.
it. But like, it's just certain times where you're just like, yo, bro, like, follow it up. You gotta follow it up sometimes, especially if you're just reacting like.
Yeah,
this.
you got at me for that one time. I forgot what it was, but you were like, you don't fucking answer. And I was like, I didn't think what you said needed an answer. I think when we were like planning the barbecue, there was something that you said and you were like, how the fuck was I supposed to know? I was like, I put a thumbs up on it. It meant yes. And you were like, say yes.
Yeah, bro. I'm sorry. I'm a very like, yo, like, give me a definitive answer because then if I interpret it wrong and it comes out wrong, I know I'm gonna not
Yeah,
hear the end of it.
you do
So
be
that's why I'm just like, yo,
interpreting
like,
shit
give me a
wrong.
definitive answer or like give me a solid response. Like, do not do that bullshit with me because I will be like, yo, like, I don't know how to respond to that.
Okay.
There's plenty of times where like someone sends an emoji or like they just react to me and I'm just like, I don't know what you want me to say.
I got more emojis I'm gonna ask you about to see what you think that they mean.
Nice.
So this one, I saw this online and I was like, I didn't know people saw it as this way. What do you make of the emoji with a girl like this?
Oh my God, another emoji that's just like, I don't know. I feel like that one could be interpreted in so many different ways.
Like for me, it means like, of course, or duh. Like, of course.
Okay,
Or like,
I've seen
duh.
that. I've seen that where somebody's just like, duh, or like whatever the case may be. But
Yeah.
like, I've had, I'm not gonna lie, that one just came out like, guys, chill. Nah, yeah, like, I don't know, like, I feel like that one can be interpreted in so
I
many
saw that
different
some
ways.
people view it as like whatever, like an upset one, like whatever, like I don't care what you have to say. I was like, I didn't even know that was a thing, but I
Yeah,
saw the poll.
I never knew that was a thing.
43% of people said they're like whatever. And I'm
Really?
like, the girl is smiling. To me, it's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
a duh, but I don't know.
I don't know. I'm a little like naive. Like sometimes like I be like looking at shit and I'm just like, oh, like, all right. Like it's just that. And then like they'll actually like whether
There's a
like I said,
deeper
whether it
meaning.
be like a partner or a friend or whoever, like they actually mean like they're upset. And I'm just like,
Don't
oh,
use
shit.
emojis if you're actually upset. That's my thing.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I be petty where I do the reacting, but like I'll follow. I'm not a hypocrite. Like it's in that regards. Like I'll follow it up, but then like sometimes I'm just like, all right, bro.
Yeah, I
This
mean, in the reaction,
response, that's it.
sure. But I mean, like, if I'm, like, upset with someone and I'm stating my case, at no point should there be any emojis in that long-ass paragraph. Like, to me, that doesn't make sense. Or, like, you know, like, I don't like that you made me cry, sad face. Like, don't put the sad face if you
Nah,
want to be taken
I
seriously.
feel like if you see a paragraph and there's no emoji, shit just got
Yeah.
real.
Like-
there's I see it. I'm like,
How do you use the upside-down smiley face? When do you use that?
that's when I'm like plotting. That's when I'm like I would send it to you. Like for example, I would text you and be like, drinks, upside down emoji.
Really?
Like I'm plotting.
That is
Or
not
like
how...
the smirk.
That's not how I use it. The smirk makes more sense for that. For me, the upside down smiley face is like, to me, it's interchangeable with the smiling face with the tear.
Okay.
Like if somebody, like if I've used it at work, like if someone says that, oh, you have a video today that, and instead of till 5, you're gonna have to work on it till 6:30, I'll put the upside down smiley face. That's just kind of like, thanks. Like that's what that means to me. Like, it's just like you fucked up my day. Like I was smiling and then you were the one that made it upside down.
Yeah, me.
That's how I see it.
Yeah, I feel like so. I don't like. Once again, like there's just a very select few emojis that I actually use, but when it comes to like that one, I just use it just for like. And when I use it, I just be like, "Yo, like drinks," or I'll be like,
See, that makes
trying to go out.
that makes no sense to me.
Or I'm-
like if you sent that to me, I'd be like, do you even want to go to the drinks? Like it doesn't.
Come on,
it
man.
doesn't make sense. To me, it looks more like I'm at drinks. And I don't want to be here, but I have to be here. Can you keep me company? That's how I would.
You see,
read
but
that.
like you have that bad habit. Well, it's not a bad habit, but you have you have that thing where it's like you don't even let a motherfucker finish before. Like
Here
I be
we
wanting,
go.
yo, bro. You know how many times I be texting Erica something and then I'm trying to like tell her, like I'm trying to get into what it is, and she just automatically
You
off
did
rip
that
is
shit
like
to me
question mark,
yesterday.
and I'm like, bro, let me finish, gang.
no.
You see the dots
No.
typing.
Yesterday he texts me. He says, "Yo, sis, 2 minutes passed before you can." You said, "Yo, sis, 2 questions." Clearly, it means that the 2 questions are already in your head. Why did it take you 2 minutes between that initial text and the 2 questions? When I say "What's up," you should have already been typing the messages because you just need the intro text and then just give me the 2 questions. It doesn't even matter if I respond. Just send the questions.
Sometimes because like I'm very like I overthink. I'll be like, damn, like, am I disrupting work? Am I disrupting
It's a text.
doing something.
Like you do that a lot. You actually do that.
Like I said, I overthink.
No, when you FaceTime, when you voice note, almost every voice note I have from you is my bad if I'm taking up your time. And then I'm like, bro.
God forbid I'm considerate and respectful.
But my
people's
thing
times.
is, if I'm listening to it, it means I saw that it said 2 minutes and 11 seconds, and I was like, okay, I will give the next 2 minutes and 11 seconds to this voice note. It's not that hard. Like, stop apologizing.
For yesterday, that is a very bad habit of mine. I apologize a lot. I'd be like, sorry, my fault. My fault. You know, my fault, gang. But like for yesterday, I definitely think I sent that while I was at work, so I definitely got distracted. For sure.
Listen,
but other times I'm just like, let me wait till she responds and then I'm saying what I'm saying.
I was on the
but
phone
you do,
with
bro, sometimes there's a lot of times, bro, whether it be in our group chat or like when I'm texting you and I'm just like, yo, bro, like, let me finish.
No, because I react fast. I'll put a question mark on it like as soon as you...
She be responding in like 2 seconds.
So, but okay.
Like, God damn, bro, like relax.
But then say what, because the thing is, your initial text, it's not even like it's a hello. It's not even like, it's not like a basic message.
I'll be like, yo, sis. I'll be like, hello, okay.
The way you speak always implies that there is something to be said next that is more important than the hello. That's what it is. Like you'll be sometimes. You'll be like, yo, I gotta put you on about something. And I'm waiting. And I'm like, what the fuck?
But like, yo, like, respond, motherfucker. Like,
tell me what it is. There's nothing to respond to.
You be like, yo, like, just hit me with a yo.
Okay, but even when I do, you still take way too long. Bro.
Because sometimes sometimes I really gotta like brainstorm what I'm gonna say or how I'm gonna say it. Because you're very good at like, you would like point out things that I'm just like, damn, I didn't think about that. Now I gotta rephrase it in this way. Or you start asking questions where I'm just like, shit, like, I wasn't really actually clear when I said that. Like, it's just certain times you do that, and I'm just like, yo, hold
don't
up,
be
bro.
clear. That's
but now
for
you
sure.
know, if I ever need something, God forbid, if I remember an emergency, I know I could call you because you can.
Yeah, you can.
You gonna be like,
I mean,
bro.
like that one emergency.
I'll be like, yo. Can we talk about that?
You can talk about it. That's fine.
All right, yo. Little sidetrack. So I went to a K-Tronada concert. This was back, I think like last year, like literally like it was September, October.
Yeah.
So I went to a K-Tronada concert, right? And it was in Forest Hills. So I was like, yo, I'm going by myself. I was originally supposed to go with friends, but they ended up like the tickets ended up selling out or whatever the case may be. They ended up buying the next day because it was a 2-day. Like it was, I think it was like a Friday, Saturday. So Friday night, come home from work, my 9 to 5, shower, get ready and all that. I cop shrooms. So I bought a pizza for me, put the shrooms on the pizza, start eating it. Keep in mind, this was like my 3rd time taking shrooms. And prior to that, I haven't taken shrooms in years. So like I kind of forgot like my limit. So I kind of overdosed. So, right? So I will never encourage this. I drove to the stadium. So I drove to the stadium and obviously it's Forest Hills. Forest Hills, if you're from Queens, or even if you're not familiar with Queens, like Forest Hills is it's like a gated community. It's like a suburb. So that's where like kind of like wealthy people live or whatnot. So like when I got there, I had parked up. And as soon as I parked up, and I parked like a couple, maybe like 3-4 blocks away because like a lot of the streets close to the stadium got closed. So parked up as soon as I parked up. For those who have taken shrooms or any like psychedelics or whatever, or even like people who, you know, smoke and drink at the same time, you're crossfaded, like that wave that just hits you. So I'm in the car and I parked up, wave hit me. I'm like, yeah, it's go time. So I put the glasses on. I'm like, yeah, I'm smiling. I'm bubbly. I get out the car and bro, I couldn't feel my legs. Like I couldn't feel my legs, bro. So I'm the type of person like I don't panic because I'm very strong on like, yo, like, if you panic, that's gonna make shit worse. So I get out the car and it just felt, I had like spaghetti legs. Like I had to lean on my car. I was leaning on it like a dumbass, smiling with my phone in my hand. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? So I get anxiety when people stare at me. Still to this day, like people staring at me, I'm just very like,
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm one of those and like, so I got back in my car and like, cause like I see everybody in the fucking neighborhood just staring at me, bro. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ. So I turned my car on for the AC to kind of like, yo, let me just take a moment to sit back, relax, cool down. I still see people staring at me. So I'm thinking they might think that I'm like drunk or something and I'm about to drive. So I turn my car off. Turn the car off, shit's in, park, just there, put the thing down, chilling. I feel the wave. I'm just like, oh my God, bro, I fucked up. I took too much. So then, shouts out to my boy Dela Cruz and Jeriel. I called my two boys. I'm just like, yo, like, I don't mean to like bother y'all. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, I don't want to inconvenience anybody, bro. So, like, I'm like, yo, guys, like, I fucked up. I think I took too much shrooms. Like, I was like, I need help. But like, I was reassuring them too. I was like, yo, bro, like, don't worry. Like, I'm not panicking. I'm not gonna fucking go running around butt ass naked or whatever the case may be. Like, I'm good. I'm chilling. I was like, I just probably need somebody to pick me up because I can't drive. So then both of them were at work. So I'm like, all right, fuck. So I was like, yo, guys, like, don't stress it. I'm good. If I need something, I'll text y'all. Just be on standby. They were like, yo, we got you. Just let us know. So then I called my brother. Boom, boom, boom. So this was literally maybe not even a month in before my niece, she was born. So they were doing like a little photo shoot for her.
Yeah.
So then this is where it gets a little like fucked up for me. So I called my brother. I'm like, yo, bro, like, I fucked up.
That's crazy. I'm number 4 on the list. I'm number 4 in your emergency contact.
Bro, like, it's my brother.
No, your brother's fine, but I'm like, shit, even Jerry yelled before me.
I called them both at the same time. We're in the group chat. All right, whatever. So, like, I called my brother, and I'm just like, yo, like, but before I even tell him what's going on, he shows me, like, my niece and, like, the pictures, and I'm just like, I start crying. I start crying, but, like, not crying of, like, I'm just like, yo, my God, bro, she's so beautiful. Like, I start crying tears of joy, bro. So then next thing you know, once I saw that and he's like, yo, bro, we're having a photo shoot. I was like, yo, bro, like, I definitely can't be there. You know what I mean? That's the last place I want to be. And I call you. Because I was like, I remember before I even called you, I was like, I saw where you live. I was like, it's not that far. So I was like, yo, Erica, I can't remember what exactly I said. Do you remember? I'm gonna let her take over real quick. Sorry, this is a long story.
This motherfucker, he texts me and he says, Erica, I'm scared.
I did?
Yes. And
oh, shit.
So
I was fucked up there.
That's why I was just like,
maybe I think I did that just to get your attention.
As if you don't already get my attention with just like a hello.
Damn, I don't remember I did that. I'm bugging.
I do, because I was like, what? And then I don't know if there was much back and forth between you and I, but we ended up on the phone. I don't know if I called you immediately after or if there was like a little back and forth or whatever, but I just know we were on the phone.
I'm scared. I don't even remember that.
Yeah, we talked on the phone and then you were like, yo, like, I'm okay, but like, I'm not good to drive right now. And you were just like, I was confused. I couldn't really get everything you were saying. You were just like, can you get me an Uber? And
yo, bro, I was so fucked up and like, I was so shroomed out of my mind that like, I couldn't even call an Uber for myself.
And then I was like, where are you? And then he was like, I'll send you my location and just send the Uber there. And I was
so I think when I sent the location, I was also factoring and I was like, yo, bro, like I said, I couldn't function or do anything. So I was like, I don't.
Did you not trust what address you would have given me?
Well, maybe that. But I think I was also trying to be like, yo, like, and I think I did eventually was like, yo, like, pinpoint where this is at because this is where my car's at. Like, because I will forget where my car's at. So I think that's what it was.
You told me to take a screenshot. That you told me.
So then I remember when I get in the Uber, right? Bro, I'm telling you, I still can't feel my legs. I get out my car and I'm just like this, like walking on it, leaning on it. And people are staring at me. So I'm just like, holy shit.
Look crazy.
So I look like a dumbass, bro. So then I finally get in the Uber and like, I start doing that thing where you're like, you're doing all that. And like, I remember the first thing I tell the Uber driver immediately was like, yo, bro, I'm drunk. I'm fucked up. Please do not mind me. And then like later on, my brother is an asshole. He started sending me pictures of Alex, and I think at that point I told him that I was shroomed up, and like I started crying. I'm like, I remember I tapped the dude on his shoulder while he was driving, and I'm like, yo, boss, and he was like, what the fuck? And I was like, yo, boss, like, if you don't mind me asking, like, do you have any kids? He was like, yeah. And I was like, yo, bro, like, aren't they such like beautiful things? Just going on a whole thing. And I think like he realized like that I wasn't just drunk. So like he was actually like really cool about it. He was just like, yeah, like, you know, like they're all cool and stuff, like all that shit. I think he was just saying that just so I could shut the fuck up. But then yeah, like I remember I ended up getting to Erica's crib. I was like, yo, bro, like, just give me like an hour
Yeah,
or so. Like
I went downstairs to get you. I was like,
let me take
"You
a nap
good?"
real quick, and that's it. And the funny thing is the moment I go to like, where did I go? Was it your room?
Yeah.
I went to your room. I was like, yo, can I just take a quick nap? Remember, I go there, and I think a couple minutes later, you come in on the phone with Jerry-O and Dela Cruz, and these assholes are just like, yo, he's cooked, and I start laughing.
No, Dela Cruz FaceTimes me and he goes, "Show me the dead body." Is it rude when someone doesn't match your texting energy? Like people who say like, "Oh, my bad, I'm just dry when I text." Is that still rude?
Oh my God. All right, so now when we get into this, now I'm fired up, bro. I hate that shit because I'm the first, yo, bro, I'm the first person to be like, I'm very quick to be like, yo, like, you all right? Like, it doesn't seem like regular, like how you normally, or like how we normally text, like, is everything good? Or I'm very big on like, yo, bro, like, do you want to talk to me later? Like, do you need some time to yourself? Cool. I hate, bro, in previous experiences, I hate when somebody's like, oh, I'm a dry texter. Get the fuck out of here, bro. There's no such thing as a dry texter. It's either you're interested in talking to me or you're not. If you're not, just say it, bro.
Yeah.
Why beat around the bush? That is such a, like, what are we, in middle school, bro?
Because my thing is, if you have the words and the energy when we're in person, stop lying about being a dry texter.
Like,
it's like,
what?
Where did all your personality
Or
go?
they'll be like, yo, like, I'm better on FaceTime. What the fuck? It's the same shit. It's practically the same shit. It's just I can see you.
Yeah.
That's so, yo, bro, that irritates the fuck out of me, bro. Because it's like the audacity, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, yo, bro, we're all adults now. Like, you know, I can't speak for everybody, but like from the people I know and who I surround myself like with, we're all busy people. So like for us to take the time out of our day to like talk to somebody, you know what I'm saying? Or like whatever it is that we're doing. And like, you're going to be like, oh, I'm a dry texter. Like, kiss my ass. Like, what are you talking about? You're a dry texter. It's either you fuck with me or you don't.
So that leads me to my next question. When does a text graduate to a phone call, to a voice note, or a FaceTime? Like, what calls for each of those types of things? Like, can you casually just call someone, or can you casually just FaceTime someone? Is that something that you think should happen?
So, so from my experience, I feel like me personally, the way I go about it is like, I'm gonna text you. And if I'm feeling like the way and like, keep in mind, I'm not that type of person. I expect you to give me 110 every time we text. I get it. Sometimes you're busy. Sometimes you're tired. Sometimes I'm in that I just go nonverbal. Sometimes I don't have the energy to text or like, but like, I still feel bad if like, hey, this person is giving me like this energy while texting me. Like, I got to reciprocate that. I can't just be dry or nothing like that. And if I am, I'll be like, yo, like, let me get back to you or whatever. Yeah. Right. But then there's certain people that like I can actually like genuinely talk to no matter what mood I'm in. You know what I'm saying? And then like me personally, I read the room. If I feel like there's like a mutual interest, then I'll be like, yo, like, I wouldn't just call you. I'll be like, yo, like, you want to FaceTime? You know what I'm saying? You know,
but even like with your regular friends and stuff, like I feel like you FaceTime me when you need an answer ASAP.
Yeah. No, so like sometimes I actually just want to like, so like that other time where like I didn't FaceTime you, but like I texted you, I think like a good 2-3 weeks ago, or like to check up on you. Like part of me wanted to call you, but then at the same time, I'm just like, let me just read the room first, because like I don't want to call somebody so abruptly and then it's just like they're not in the mood to talk, because it's deflating for me, or I get or like
no,
I'll be
this
like,
is
damn,
this is your fucking apology.
I'll be like, damn,
shit.
I call somebody and then they're just like dry. I'm just like, damn, like
that you're back on your apology.
I overthink.
Stuff.
I'm an overthinker.
Yes, you are, because I love phone calls. Like, you could call and I'll be like, oh, wow, this is new and exciting. Because I feel like phone calls were such a thing in middle school and high school. No, more middle school than high school, because high school was more FaceTime. High school was with like...
Fall asleep with your little boo on FaceTime.
Exactly, that was the thing.
That's the stupidest shit ever.
But like...
I hate that shit.
But when it comes to like...
Go to sleep. That shit is so dumb.
Fucking phone overheating.
Fuck,
you wake
bro.
up at 8 a.m, that shit's like
dead
burning.
Or like burning, like we just went... Sorry to cut you.
No, you're good. You're good. But
can I apologize?
Shut up. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like people FaceTime really often, but I like phone calls. I feel like people don't call each other enough. Like, that is something, I don't know, like, not to call it a lost art, but it's just, it's nice. I feel like I focus more on phone calls than I do FaceTimes. Because on FaceTime, I feel like because you can see me, you know I'm preoccupied. So it's like if I'm doing something else, I have more freedom to just kind of not listen or kind of have you in the background. But I feel like a phone call is like you're in my ear and I gotta either hold my phone or have my headphones in, no matter what. Like I'm zoning in on that. And I feel like, I mean, I've talked about this before, how like to me friendships equals closeness, and I'm like, I wish I talked on the phone with my friends more. That's a little side note. But all that to say, you could call and listen, it could just be like, let's say I pick up. If I'm not in the mood to talk, I'll be like, right now is not the right time. Like,
and that would be like that would make me feel bad. I'll be like, damn.
Why?
I'll be that word like, fuck me. Nah, just kidding.
Do you think that every group chat needs like certain people who play specific roles? I feel like we have a few. Like they're the people who plan things. They're the people who lurk. I think we definitely have lurkers in our group chat. They're the people who, I call them like the fire starters, like the ones that like throw in the memes and everyone just starts talking.
That's me.
Like,
Nah, yeah.
do you think we need that for it to survive?
Yeah, I feel like, so like this kind of ties back a little bit about what I said about like me bothering people and like you never really know what's going on. Like I feel like everybody's so busy. Everybody's so busy, whether it be work, personal life, relationships, so many like variables that it's just like to a certain extent, I do get where like sometimes people are not able to respond or you know what I mean, or whatever. But like I do feel like I agree. I feel like everybody has like their own like role in like our group chat. So like in our group chat, shout out my boy George. He's not gonna respond.
He's never even fucking there.
He's not gonna respond. He's not gonna say shit. But then he'll just out of nowhere be like, yo, where, when, I'm there.
So I have a bone to pick because this is the shit that pisses me off
shit.
with George.
Get him.
It's all the Georges of the world.
Get him.
Do not.
George with a J. Like Jorge. Jorge. Get your name right, loser.
So I cannot stand. We have a group chat that, okay, this is two parts. If you mute the group chat, that's offensive. That's rude. I don't like that. So I am assuming that the group chat isn't muted. And it's like, if all these things are happening in the group chat and messages are getting sent, like there are some days that more is happening than others. There are some days that nobody says anything. And some days that there's that one, set of like 3 hours maybe that everyone's just kind of going. Or in our case, if there's, a fucking game on and everyone wants to talk about
football season's back, baby.
Yeah, I was gonna say what you say all the time, but that sounds so weird coming out of my mouth.
Say it.
No, it's the thing that you say about Aaron Judge.
Say it.
No, I'm not gonna
say it.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
I can't say it because I don't want to give the wrong impression.
I'm not gonna say it because that's nasty. But all that to say,
that's my captain.
The group chat gets really exciting, whatever. So it's very obvious when stuff is moving, when plans are being made or whatever. So it's like your phone, I'm just assuming we're not muted, it's ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing. And you got the nerve on the day of the link up to be like, where are we going?
Rest in peace,
what
George.
Time? Like,
nah, he's not dead. I'm just kidding.
That shit.
For people are like, oh my God, like we're talking shit about him. Nah, he's good.
That
inside joke.
Drives me insane because my first answer, read the fucking group chat. Just read. Just take the time, take the 5 minutes it takes to go up to the last point that you saw and just read. Just fucking read it. Because why oh my God, it's like when we all went to Puerto Rico and we are all getting on a flight at JFK. He sends the screenshot of his flight. This motherfucker is boarding at Newark. If I didn't say in that chat, Newark,
shit,
he wouldn't have known. He would have never made it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, like just read. Just fucking read. Like this shit drives me insane. Like,
oh man. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. So like I give him the benefit of the doubt sometimes because like I feel like I'm the same way where like whether it be in our, I don't think I've done it in our group chat, but like there are other group chats where I genuinely don't want to scroll up, bro. And I'm just like, what are we talking about? What's going on? Like literally right before we started this podcast, I have a fantasy league of football and like there's a Chargers and the Chiefs are playing right now. And like, I can't keep up with it. So I'm just like, I can't scroll up. I'm like, yo, who scored a touchdown? Who did this and that? You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I give him the benefit of the doubt. But there are times where it's just like, gang, like, come on, bro. And I love George. That's my brother. That's my brother, bro. Best man in my wedding. Watch. But yeah, he has his
I can't stand it. Don't go to the group chat and then ask for an update.
What's the tendency in the group chat that I might have that you don't like, if there are any?
Well, the main thing is, you know, how you set up the conversation and then you just fucking leave for like.
Because I want to get everybody's attention.
Oh my God. No, because you'll say something to the group chat and you wait for everyone to respond.
Yes.
I hate everyone but George because George never responds.
Yes. I want everybody's attention. That drives
me insane because sometimes you'll message at like fucking 8 a.m. Some of us aren't awake. I'll be up. Me and AD, you are usually up, and you'll wait.
I give it 5 minutes till I'm like, bet, fuck me.
No, there was a time that you waited for everyone.
Yes,
I
wait.
shit.
No, I don't care. I wait for everybody because if I'm saying something, it's for everybody to hear and listen to. And you guys are my brothers and sisters. You guys are family, so I expect everybody's undivided attention. Because if you have something to say, you, George, AD, Dela Cruz, Jari, whoever it is, Josiah, I'm listening. I'm like, yo, I'm locked in.
But we don't have to announce shit. We just write the message.
I don't know about y'all, but like I said, I have expectations when it comes to my friends and families. My brothers and sisters in this group chat that we're talking about, if I say something and it's important, I want everybody's attention. Whether it be...
And it'd be the dumbest shit.
In this case, like what?
I don't know, but it'd be dumb. No,
it's not.
It'd be dumb.
No, it's not.
It'd be dumb.
Sometimes I want to talk about the Yankees. Sometimes I want to talk about football. Sometimes I want to make plans.
Plans is different.
God forbid, I want to like just talk to my gang. You know what I'm saying? Like shit.
Okay.
Group chat just started kicking again. I love it. We had a little. You know, I felt like everybody was busy.
Hiatus. It was like a solid 2 or 3 weeks. And I was so sad because I've lived through group chats that die.
You know that's what was it, the SpongeBob movie where Gary escaped and there's that scene where he's just like in bed crying because he misses him. That wasn't even
a movie. That was just like, the Gary Come Home episode.
So I was just like, I'm just like, damn, bro. Like, I just want the group chat to, you know.
Yeah, I had a fear.
Send like a meme or something.
I was like, did we all just grow up? Is that it? Like, did we? Like, I was just like, is that the end? That shit was depressing. So voicemails, do you still send them?
Absolutely not.
You don't? That's
Absolutely
so
not.
sad.
I feel like my voicemail would be a text follow-up. If I call you, you don't pick up, yo. Or like I'll text you, I'll be like, yo, like call me back ASAP. I wouldn't send a voice. I don't listen. Bro, if you go through my phone.
If I sent you a voicemail, you wouldn't listen?
I would, of course, if it's you, I would listen. Okay. Like there's certain people I would listen to. But like if you go through my phone, you would just see. Because, you know, I think if it has the blue dot on it, that means it hasn't been opened or listened to. You would just see voicemail. Because why are you sending me a voicemail, you weirdo?
I love sending voicemails.
Text me or call back again.
Why are you not answering? That's
Text
the real
me or
question.
call me again. Oh, I'm very, what's the word? Like, I'm very, like, I'll at some point respond. Or, like, I would text you being like, yo, I can't get to you now, but, like, I'll call you later. You know what I mean?
I love me a good voicemail. And I think it's because of my dad. When I was younger.
You can be my bunny. You can be my Clyde.
So.
That's what you want to hear?
No. But my dad used to send me voicemails whenever I wouldn't pick up. He'd be like, hey, it's your father. You forgot me. I'm your one and only father. Call me when you get this.
Does he still do that?
He stopped. But it's because I answer more. Oh. So, but he used to always do that. And I don't know, like, not that it was cool, because the reason he was sending them, like, I mean, the attitude I was getting, it was not as cool. But I don't know, I've always liked them. And then I think, like, R&B songs don't help. I love how a voicemail sounds at the beginning of any song. And so then when I get voicemails, like, they all have the same, like, gritty, kind of sound. And I like that. I like when I get a voicemail and it's like, hey, was thinking of you, because it sounds different than a voice note. A voice note is a planned thing. A voicemail, like, the stakes are high. Like, as soon as that beep goes, what are you going to say? what is it? Or I like hearing like the hesitance when it's just like when I can feel the other person be like, call me back when you get this. And, you know, like me, when my mom doesn't answer, she's getting a 2-minute long voicemail. I'd be like, hello, it's your daughter. Kind of what my dad did to me. And I'll be like, I'm just calling because I love you and I guess you don't care. Oh.
You know what's funny? It's just like my dad still sends voicemails, and sometimes like he doesn't notice. Sometimes like he's actually talking in it, and then there's others where he just like doesn't realize he still has it on voicemail.
Oh my God!
So, like,
yes, yes.
My dad, I would just hear like coughing in the background.
Yeah.
I would just hear him driving, honking the horn and being like, "Motherfucker!"
Oh my God! I have so many voicemails in my dad's pocket.
I love my dad because he still has like that Spanish accent. So he'd be like, "Motherfucker!" He'd be like, "You son bitch." That shit be having me weak. But like then there's times where like he'll send a voice note and it would just drag, and I'm just like, come on, bro, like just like come on. But like I don't know, like me, I'm not really a big voicemail person.
Voicemails are great.
You know what I do want to do? It's a little, it's not a voicemail, but I do want to do that thing on when I call somebody, baby girl, when I, you know what I'm saying, when I call and I do the you know the Aventura song where I think it's Obsession. Sorry, my pronunciation. But I think in the beginning he's like shh. But she's like hello. He's like shh. He's like listen, and then he's like and listen. Yeah, I want to do that. You know what I mean? I want to replicate it. My son was just like in the video, just like
that.
Imagine that, bro.
I wasn't expecting any of that.
God
that
forbid,
shit is so dumb.
Yeah, I'd be like escucha la palabras.
I would hang. Shut the fuck up.
De Justin, de Santissimo. I think I got I made a Facebook profile when I was like in 5th grade. And then
that kind of sounds about right, yeah.
And that's when I was on the like, yo, like my shit for to be honest, for a rate. Ray BMS.
Yeah. Or BMFS. Or
to be honest, I think you're cool, but you're cute. Ray BMS.
The thing that was crazy about like
when I used to get like an 8 or up, I used to be like, nice.
No, so
nice.
like
she likes me.
Our older social media platforms, it's like DMs weren't a thing. You can message people on Facebook, but people didn't do it. It's like all your friendships had to be public. So that shit was so embarrassing when somebody puts a to be honest on your wall and they don't like you. Like me, I've never gotten that but hurts. I've definitely been someone to give a negative to be honest. So like,
that's fucked up. Like, why would you do that?
Well, you liked it, and I don't like you.
Why would you do that, bro?
Like, I don't know, or like there was one time I would
message them privately, and that's how you know. If I message you privately, that's how you know. Like, it wasn't a good one.
There was one time on Instagram, I was doing video to be honest with my friend, and it was like, oh, like this for a video to be honest from me and so, and I would like once again everything was very public, so every to be honest was getting posted on my page.
Shit.
And then you just tag them. And there was this one guy.
Oh.
I still know his full name, but I'm not gonna say it because
say it.
No, I can't. And
we're gonna talk shit about you afterwards.
No. And I had said, because he was ugly. And he had a weird shaped head.
Is he still ugly?
Yeah. That's why I can't say the name. I can't even be like, oh, you got better. It didn't. And I was like, you look like an alien. That's what I said in the to be honest. With my friend, and she laughed and she agreed. And I think back, I'm like, I posted that publicly on my page. Like, you
literally cyberbullied somebody.
But he didn't take it as that. He's heard worse from a lot of other people.
I feel like from a guy's perspective though, if you overreact, then you come off as like a loser.
Yeah.
But you definitely cyberbullied him.
I guess, yeah.
What a piece of shit.
Okay. But I remember when like shoutouts were a thing. There is one video, I think Dela Cruz found it of me. It's like a 20-something minute video, and it was like,
how does he find these videos?
It's on my Facebook. Everything's on my Facebook.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
And it was like my status for a shout out in my shout out video. And like I had to write out a list of everyone who liked, you know, the status. And I sat
Gotta get through all of them.
Yeah, it was like 50 people, I think. And I sat in my stepdad's kitchen, and I was like, hi guys, this is my shout out video.
Cringe.
And I shouted out everyone. I had my list, and I was like, and it was like a mix of like shout outs and to be honest, like I said names, but then I was also like, oh, like can't wait to see you this weekend, whatever. Oh my God, something I used to do. Did you ever use Video Star?
Nah.
It was that was like the original Dub Smash. Video Star, like
Don't smash.
yo, there's so many things, but like Video Star, like you made music videos, and it was fun. You could put any song from your music app on there.
Like musically,
No, Musically is
whatever?
that was right before TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we're not there
I'm
yet.
sorry, I'll be so out the loop.
But no, but it just shows like
social
we
media.
have all these different, like it's just reiterations of the same thing. Because we could talk about Vine. Vine's a whole other thing.
Vine was lit. I was on Vine for sure. I tried to like be like a Vine person.
You would have done
didn't work
so
out.
good
It didn't
on
work out,
Vine.
bro.
I know, but if Vine,
I feel like I just didn't have
if
the
you were
creativity.
25 when Vine came out, I feel like you would have been good. And I don't think I'd say that about a lot of people because you silly.
I appreciate that. I don't know though. I just feel like yo, bro.
Nah, like
Yo, real quick. I feel like
Wait.
social media be turning y'all into some hoes, bro. And I don't mean hoes in the sense of like, you know what I mean? Like you be out there like, nah, bro. Like some of this shit that I be seeing on social media on a daily basis.
What
And
you
I'm so
mean?
sorry to make a quick left
You're
turn
good.
from what you asked. Excuse me. Like social media really be turning y'all into some hoe ass people, bro. Like why you moving like that? Bro, all right. So
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
just
no. I'm
elaborate.
not gonna say names. I'm not gonna say names.
okay.
Right? Had this one friend, college. You may know who this
I'm
person
like, is it me? Like
No,
I
no.
was like,
How would it be you? I'm literally sitting right next to you.
I
bro.
don't know. You could
Nah,
be
so-
petty like that.
So it wasn't you.
Okay.
You may or may not know, but I'll definitely tell you later if you don't.
Okay.
But there's one person, right? We were cool, had class together. We really we weren't the best of friends, but we say hi to each other. We would stop and chat whenever we had the time, talk with each other, sit with each other in class. Cool, right? So she started getting popular. You know what I'm saying? She got popping. She started hanging out with some of the more like popular people nowadays. I don't want to say too much because I really don't want to make it too obvious.
Oh, okay. I think I might. Is she like
Right?
huge now?
Damn, you did.
They don't know. Okay,
yeah,
okay, I know. Okay,
type
okay,
shit,
okay, yeah.
type shit. So she is, right?
Yes.
And like, I remember like, I think it was like birthdays or whatever, and I'll be like, yo, happy birthday. Hope everything's good. I'm glad to see you thriving. Like, I love to see people who I may not have the closest of relationship with, but like, yo, like they're winning. I love that. You know what I'm saying? Even though I think, the personality they put up online ain't really true, but then next thing you know I shouldn't be taking this to heart because this sounds mad childish. But the bitch unfollowed me. And I'm just like, that's how we moving, gang. Because I know plenty of other people who are like popping nowadays. Like, they hang out with streamers, they hang out with famous people or whatnot. And they still like, I'm not expecting you to like keep in touch with me all the time or even talk to me, bro. But like, why are you moving like that,
Yeah, like, don't
gang?
forget where you came from.
Like,
yeah.
like, don't forget where you came from, bro. Like, stop moving like that. I hate that shit, bro. Like, because I never said anything degrading or like I was always supportive. Or I tried to be supportive from a distance because like I said, we weren't the closest. But like, stop moving like a hoe, bro. Like, especially, and guys too, bro. Like, guys really be on social media. Yo, bro, if I see you posting some bullshit about, 6 pictures of to describe my June.
That's
What the fuck is wrong with
What
you, bro?
you-
Grow the fuck up. Grow up.
that's fun.
Shame on you. Shame
but
on you.
that's fun.
Well, you know what I'm talking about? Those
I
six
love
pics
those. Yes.
I'm sorry. Call me whatever you want to
Even the
call
girls
me.
who do it?
No.
Okay.
For the ladies, that's yeah. That's all yeah. That's all yeah. For the guys, what are you doing, bro? What are we doing? Like, come on, son. Like that shit like that just gets me tight, bro. Cause I'll be like, yo, bro, like what? I can't say what I really want to say,
know.
but
I
like,
know.
bro, like, what are you?
Shut the fuck up. We're going on to the next because I can hear
I'm
you
fired
without
up.
you
Yeah,
speaking.
I'm fired up, bro, because that is so ridiculous, bro. That is hands down ridiculous.
Let me see what other things I have on here. Oh, do you remember Cuff or Duffs?
Cuff. Oh yeah, I remember those.
There were ones that
I used to get duff because I was short.
was. Anyways,
And if I walk out this podcast, I'm wrong, right?
do you think that we're overcomplicating things? Like with all the stuff that we mentioned about like all the social media etiquette and stuff that we talk about whether it be like emojis or like you was telling people, this is another story of yours. I'm just gonna put out there. You telling people happy birthday and then they don't say thank you. Like, like all that kind of stuff. Do you think we're overcomplicating things, or is this just like the new like modern manners?
I think, yes, we are complicating things, but then again, part of me is also like, it's just how the world works nowadays. Mm-hmm. Now, when you mention saying happy birthday to people and they don't reply, yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. So one thing about me, guys, I don't say that, like, it does annoy me and it does bother me. That's clear as day, obviously just based off of my body language and my facial expressions. Mm-hmm. But it's like, yo, bro, if I say happy birthday to you, if I take the time to say happy birthday to you, bro, at least like my shit. You don't even gotta say a word or like heart it or something, whatever the case may be. You don't even gotta like acknowledge, like you don't even gotta say something. Just be like hard eyes or not hard eyes, but like, like heart it, double tap or whatever, right? Sometimes I give people the benefit of the doubt. I'll be like, it's their birthday. They're out getting lit or doing whatever it is. They're on vacation, different time zones. There's so many different things. Cool. I give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, you know what? I give them like 3-4 days. You want to tell me you can't say thank you? That is, I don't know, bro. I've been raised, and not to say that means that you were raised wrong. Actually, no. Shame on you. Shame on you. So, my thing is just like, yo, bro, if I say happy birthday, you better say thank you or just acknowledge it, bro.
So what about when they be like, thank you to everyone who said happy birthday to me?
Fuck off. Fuck off. No, absolutely not. In social media, the amount, and we all know this, we're all aware of this, and even the people who acknowledge this are some of the people who do it. And that's why I was like, some of y'all are really some hoe ass people, because the shit that people do just for the attention is just absolutely ridiculous to me, bro. I've known friends, I've known partners who will literally like do the most just for somebody to see what they're doing or just to see, like where they're at or whatever.
I feel like you always mad about this. I feel like every time you post in your notes,
it triggers me.
You be
bro.
talking so much shit.
It triggers me, bro, because like, yo, bro, like I'm the same way. I'll post, I go on vacation, oh, I'm in this place, or like, oh, I'm doing this and that. But bro, like, why can't we just put the phone? It's like, you ever see somebody go to a concert?
Yes.
And they record the whole fucking concert? Why did you go? Bro, if I open your stories and this shit is little dots, gang, you're doing too much, bro. You're doing too much. I'm not gonna put him on blast, but I got a relative. I love him to death. I love him to death, bro. That's my dog for life. That's family. That's blood, bro. I can't remember if it was a concert. He was just out, but yo, bro, all you see is dots. You telling me for almost 2-3 hours of a concert, you're like this? Like, bro, enjoy the concert, bro.
Yeah,
bro. Memories will always forever be embedded in your head.
You be talking all that, but when we go to concerts, you be like, bro, can you record this one for me?
But that's one song. That's one song. I'll be like, yo, bro, the weekend concert we recently went to. I think I actually recorded like twice or 3 times. That's it. But that was like a 3-hour concert. But I told you because you know how much I fuck with The Weeknd, for example. So I'm not gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? The only song I recorded was Die For You. You know what I'm saying? That's the one I was like, nah, I need this one. But like everything else, like I'm there to have fun and enjoy myself. And I'm not saying it's a problem for you to do that. But like when you, that whole, don't touch the food. Yo, I've literally had instances, bro, where I've dated somebody. And they literally go and they've literally asked, like, it will be like one of those like little restaurants or like food spots where like you could see the person making the food and they'll be like, can I like come around and record you? You know how embarrassing that or a cringe? I'm sitting down and I'm just watching them.
But like, was she an influencer?
No.
Of any sort? Was she getting paid for any of her content? Okay. It's different.
I'm over here sitting like a dumbass, like, I don't know. Things like that are just so cringe to me, bro. Like, if you're an influencer, if you're somebody who's like into food and all that, that's a different story. This is kind of like I guess in a way how you make your living or like, you know, how you're trying to promote yourself or whatnot. I'm not against that, but it's just like, yo, bro, like sometimes, bro, can we just put the phones down? Like yo, bro, you know how I am when we go to a function or like when we go out or like we're at a park
Every
or something.
time we're out and everyone's on their phone, he's the first one. These kids in their damn phones. I'm
like, why are we on our phones, bro? That genuinely, yo, bro, that irks me so much.
You're such
like,
an old man.
If we, what?
You're such an old man.
I don't care, bro. Like, my thing is if we're outside or if we're all hanging out, it's all right. We're all gonna be like, I'm not clocking you every time you check your phone. I'm not clocking you. But gang, if we're outside, why are you on your phone? Or like people go out to a spot. You never go to a spot and you see a section and people on their phone.
Yeah.
Just sitting down.
Like, I paid a lot of money to be here.
You could do that for free in the crib, gang.
Yeah.
Why are you on your phone? I'm very big on like, if I'm on my phone, it's for a reason. Prime example, when we just went out, was it last week or 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I was only on my phone and I kept telling everybody, yo, don't mind me. It's only because I'm trying to keep track of where everybody's at so I can go get them at the door.
I don't know why you did that. Like the apologizing for that. Because you wanted to make sure everybody heard that. And I was like, bro, it's okay.
Bro, because I'm very big on like, I'm not going to say something. I can be a hypocrite sometimes. I'm not going to lie. I admit that. 100%. But in that particular case, that's something that I'm just like, yo, bro, I can't get on you if you're on your phone and then I'm over here on my phone. I got to be like, yo, like, it's for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
It's fine.
That bothers me.
I feel like that stuff is so obvious. Like you're on your phone and you leave the room real quick and you come back with one of our friends. It's like, okay, that's probably why he was on the phone.
Bro. That's just really like the only thing that like that. I guess you can say like I have that old man mentality, and I hate to really sound like that, but like it's just sometimes like even don't get me wrong. Sometimes I get consumed on my phone. We all do. That's perfectly fine. That's natural. That's just how the world works nowadays. That's cool. But like, yo, bro, like, don't you just want to enjoy what's in front of you? And I hate to sound corny, but it's like...
Nah, I mean, like, that's valid.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are we so preoccupied of, like, I gotta get this to post this? Let me give you a quick shout out. Not because, you know, you're my sister, but because I do love you and because you're the prime example of, like, somebody who posts on social media. Of course, you have, like, the podcast. You have your own page or whatnot. Like, I applaud you because people fuck with you because you're being you. You're not acting different.
Yeah.
Everything that you say, like, obviously from the perspective of somebody who knows you on a personal level, and I would assume I'm very close to you. You know what I'm saying?
We already
like,
went over this, yes.
You know what I mean? Like, you post things, and I don't be like, that's not, like, I know, to all the viewers, I know damn well y'all see somebody post something, and you're like, or they talk, or they say a certain thing, and you're like, that's not who you are, or that's not how you really be. Shut the fuck up. Like with you, bro, like I genuinely applaud you because you don't change, bro. And this ties back a little bit into what I was saying about this other individual who I feel like just all of a sudden turned into a hoe, you know, once the eyes got on this individual. Because I genuinely, like, it's like, yo, bro, like, remember where you came from, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you worked hard to get to where you're at. And like I said, I'm not trying to glaze you because, you know, you're still a loser. But like, you know what I mean? Like, you're still, like, you're yourself. And like, I look at the things you post and I'm like, that's literally what Erica would tell me or like talk about if we were there when she took this picture or whatever the case may be. Like, those are the things that I fuck with because there's people that post like I'll give him another shout out, like Jeriel. Sometimes he posts or whatever. When he's posting, shout out my boy Jari. You know what I mean? Like when he posts things, I'm just like, yo, this is literally Jari.
Bro,
this is him in person.
When he posted after the night we went out on the bike, he was like, it's 3:30 in the morning. I'm on a city bike. I'm fucking locked in. I was like, how did you have that?
But you know what I'm saying?
That?
Like that's
that
Jari.
Was very him.
Dela Cruz and his baseball cards. Yo, shout out Dela Flips. For me, follow that if you want some baseball cards. But you know what I'm saying? Like that's what he's into.
Yeah.
AD posts her stuff
with
about her
Legos.
About Legos or you know, concerts or whatever. That's her
and all her
interest.
little cutesy stuff.
Yeah,
and
like you know
we support
saying?
her photo dump so hard.
Yeah.
I look forward to them at this point. I'm like, where am I?
George and ZZ Clan Bar. Yo, go visit ZZ Clan Bar. Feel me? Carbone, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like he posts things that it's like, this is him. This is ya.
Yeah.
Whereas like I see people and I'm just like, this ain't who you are. You know those people that be posting those quotes? Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
I post quotes.
No, but like you live by those quotes, and you
Okay.
actually are like an embodiment of it. Where
Okay.
people post quotes, and I'm like, that's not who you are. Stop capping, bro. That's like me liking a quote where it'd be like, yo, like all the 6'7" dudes, da da da, like, and I like that, or I repost that. I'm not 6'7", bro. Stop bullshitting. Stop fronting for the gram or for the attention, gang. I don't like that, bro. I don't like that, bro. That's a big cringe for me, bro. Because there's been times where there'd be friends, people that I, would talk to, like, women or whatever. And I'm just like, this ain't even you.
Mm-hmm.
I've talked to people before, women in this particular case, where like, they're more active on social media than they are active, like, talking to me. But then they'll be like, yo, like, and I'll be like, yo, bro, like, if you're not interested, no hard feelings. Just keep it a buck and I'll keep it pushing and leave you alone. Simple. Or, like, not bother you. And they'll be like, no, I'm interested. But then, like, why does your social media page know more about you than I do? If you claim you have interest in me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's so weird to me. And I feel like nowadays you can really, like, go based off of something. Not always, but I feel like you really could go a large part of, like, on someone's social media and get a general idea of like who this individual is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not to say I do that for everybody. I don't. I absolutely don't. I'm very big on like, I want to get to know you. Maybe this is just, whatever.
Yeah.
Just aesthetics or whatever. But then there's people where it's like, you meet them and you will think how they are on their social media is just the complete opposite. You're just like, the hell is this?
Yeah.
Like, you're boring. You're not fun. You look fun on your Instagram or whatever. You're boring. Like,
you be
fuck
sounding
off.
like a cartoon.
Yes,
sometimes.
bro. Like, fuck off. That's so weird to me, bro. That is so weird to me.
If you could leave them with anything, anything to remember from this episode.
Stop acting like hoes. Nah, honestly.
I fucking knew it.
Nah, honestly, bro, all I'm saying is, listen, like, social media, bro, stop living behind, like, the camera of your phone. Like, stop. Enjoy life for what it is. I'm not trying to sound like old head. I'm not trying to be like a corny dude, all that. I'm not saying there's a problem with being on social media. We all do it. I do it. You know what I'm saying? I was just on social media before we even started this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, yo, bro, just enjoy what's in front of you. Memories are always forever embedded in your head. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that recording shit, like, bro, there's a time and place. Just enjoy what's in front of you. Enjoy your friends. Enjoy your family. And just, that's it, bro. Stop. Don't change who you are. Don't act different. Just be you, gang. Just be you. For the people who fuck with you, cool. For the people who don't, it is what it is. No. We know this. We know this.
Yes,
there's plenty of people who've come and go. It happens.
Yeah.
That's it, bro. Stop. Put it down, bro. Do the Dougie or something.
You and the fucking Dougie.
Do the Dougie. Go fucking
all right.
Millie Rock or some shit.
So, yeah, what he said, just live your real life, not your internet life. And, oh my God. Like, enjoy the people, love the people who love you, care about people who care about you, spend time with them, get off your fucking phone.
Take shrooms.
Get outside. No, don't take shrooms. Nothing's real. Time isn't real. Just spend your time loving and being loved. That's my takeaway.
Let's go Yankees and let's go Giants.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Give me 5 stars on whatever platforms allow for it, wherever you're listening and viewing. And I think that is all for this week. Thank you for watching, per usual. I love you guys, and bye.